I filmed my entire process of how I prepared to move out of my parents' house for the first time, but I wasn't preparing for any ordinary move. This wasn't a move away where it was 1 to 2 hours from my parents' house and I could see them on the weekends. This was something a lot bigger than that. Instead, me and my boyfriend are preparing to pack both of our individual lives into one car. And in that car, which is a manual car by the way, we are driving it almost 3,000 miles across the country from the coast of New Jersey all the way to the coast of Southern California. It is January 13th and you may be able to tell where I am right now, as I definitely would not be outside in a tank top this time of year in New Jersey. So get ready to live this journey with me through all of the fears and the doubts and the excitement and all the things that I'm optimistic about. And without further ado, this is how I prepared to move out of my parents' house for the very first time. There are 11 more days until I move, guys. It's getting real. I feel like a little stuck. I'm like, I'm like, what do I have to do? Should I do my test pack today? I don't really feel like it today. I have so many videos that I need to do, and like my brain just feels a little bit overwhelmed, and like now is not the time to sit here and be like, I'll wait until later, because 11 days turns into 10 days, 10 days turns into 7 days, and then 7 days turns into less than a week, and like it is the holiday season. It is December 17th right now, and I'm leaving right after Christmas. Like I feel like I need to be spending time with my family, and like it's just an interesting time. The big suitcase that I'm bringing is in the basement, so I'm just gonna use this one that I have here. What I'm gonna do now is like pack all of the things that I need for work, which is like all of my camera stuff, crochet stuff, electronics, computers, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna try to put all of these things into one suitcase because like those are my essentials right now. I just need to do this right now so I can come to terms with the fact that I honestly may have to leave a lot of clothes behind, like even some of my favorite clothes. And I'm really gonna have to like start over. And I'm honestly not that scared because I'm like, I really don't like half of the clothes I have anyway. So I think it's gonna be fine. And we do have those like bags that like suck the air out of the bag so they like flatten out. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like those space bags or whatever they're called, I don't know. I recently learned like a couple months ago that there were different names. Like there's a hank, there's a ball, there's a cake, there's a skein. Also, my yarn winder, it has like a whole shenanigan because I tried to spin a hank of yarn without a Swift, and like I can't pack my yarn winder just because of that situation there right now. Where did my brand new ball of yarn go? I got new yarn at the alpaca place, but where did it go? Did I not bring it home? Wait. Where is it? Did I lose it? Or did I leave it at Max's house? Because I know it's not here. Wait, where is it? Oh no, it's not here. Where is it, guys? Okay, I don't know. I need to turn off the camera and figure out my life. Today I'm washing my bedding for the very last time. Well, at least this bedding. Oh my god, it's so bright, but I'm currently washing my bedding for what I think is the last time. And since there are only 8 days left, I don't think I'm going to be washing my bedding again unless I like pee the bed. Which is not gonna happen, or hopefully it's not gonna happen. But it's the last full weekend that I'm going to be able to enjoy, and I really want to do things. I want to visit the alpaca farm one last time, and I want to not really focus on work and packing and stuff, because like this is really my last full weekend here, and I just kind of want to, I know life goes on after that and it's gonna be just like a regular weekend every other weekend, but I just kind of want to take it in and enjoy the moment and not be so dialed in on work every second of the day and packing and YouTube and whatever, social media and stuff. So it's a nice and bright sunny day. It's very cold, but I was thinking this weekend we could go yarn shopping. I could visit my favorite local yarn shop, even though I really don't need to buy any more yarn. I thought that it could be a fun idea. I know if I go to the alpaca farm either today or tomorrow, that's literally the last days of the season where I can actually go. But if I do go, I know that I'm gonna be tempted to buy yarn. So I think it'll be a good thing to not buy yarn there and then go to the yarn shop after the alpaca farm. It's a few hours later and I just did a little bit of like little suitcase. Like this will be my work suitcase. I'm identifying this as my work suitcase. I did a little bit of reorganization and I realized that some of the things I put in there I never use when I'm here now, and I'm never gonna use it when I'm there. So took some things out, and my bedding is still not done. It's in the dryer right now, and then I'm like my main blanket is hanging to dry, but my Amazon package just came in the mail because I ordered a new deodorant. I have been using Native deodorant for like the past 3 years. Something about it just makes it feel like it's burning through my armpits. Does that even make sense? It just feels like too fragrancy and like unnatural, and it just like, it works, which is like an important part of it, but it just doesn't feel good. And I feel like I don't want those things to be absorbing into like sensitive parts of my skin. Does that make sense? I got this. It's like a deodorant cream. Oh my god, it smells really good, like coconut. Actually, I'm just gonna see what it feels like. And that's fun. Yeah, I also really wanted a new deodorant for this trip. I feel like I'm gonna feel gross during this cross-country road trip, and I wanted a deodorant that like smells good. I didn't want to be like marinating in the car all day, every day for like, I don't even know how long it's gonna take us. But this morning I am going to breakfast with my parents for the very last time. And this week I'm gonna visit my favorite yarn shop. Officially, only 7 days left. Breakfast with my parents was really nice. Right now I am in front of the yarn shop and I'm so excited. I haven't been here in so long. And like, I wonder if she usually keeps a sign out, like a big sign that is on the ground that kind of indicates that they're open, and I wonder if she doesn't keep it out like this time of year because it's a little windy, or what if they're closed, and I just have no idea. I'm really nervous about that, but I'm just gonna go see for myself. I didn't bring my phone with me or anything. I am just gonna go in. Oh, somebody just walked out of there. I think they're open, but I am gonna go get that yarn that I saw online, and I'm just gonna like take a quick browse around for the very last time. I'm excited. Let's do it. Guys, I did it! Oh my god, I was in there for so long. They didn't have what I originally wanted, and I guess it was sold out, she was saying. But can I show you guys what I got right now? Why do I feel like it was less than what I calculated in my mind? Alright, so what I wanted, I'm gonna insert a picture right here, and it was garden speckles, like that's what it was called, but I ended up getting something else. I got this gradient yarn, like mini hanks. Oh my god, it's the cutest thing ever. This one is called Harvest, and it's still like the pink and green kind of combo that I wanted, but I was like a little worried seeing it in person, like, okay, maybe 700 yards is not gonna be enough for a sweater, so I got a few more. I got 3 more, and I got this pink, this green, and this like very light pink, and I feel like it goes well. Yeah, like you wouldn't even be able to tell that it's not a part of the bundle, I feel like, and that's why I spent so long in there, is because like, yes, I was browsing around the store 100 million times, and now it's just a beautiful Sunday, and now it's time to go home. I was in a little bit of a bad, sad mood before this, but now I'm feeling renewed and just ready to take this yarn into my next chapter in life. I am so ready. This is coming with me to the next chapter in my life, and I'm so grateful for my local yarn shop, for Myra who works there, that I see every time I go in there. I'm just so grateful that I just had access to such a great yarn shop that's literally not far at all from me. It is Christmas Eve, and I have been stressed about the trip, stressed to the point where my immune system has been weakened, and I've been feeling sick all day. But I realized that I also haven't worked out in a long time. I haven't ran since I did the 5K race on Thanksgiving. And I also don't even remember when's the last time we did like a full-blown yoga session. So we're gonna do some yoga right now because I really am not into running in the freezing cold. Like, it's freezing cold. Hopefully that will make me feel better. There are only 5 days left. Yeah, I feel like me and Max have had a little bit of like Whoa, that scared me. Me and Max have had a little bit of complications with the planning and stuff, so talking about that has also been stressful, but I'm gonna try to work it out with yoga. Today I am feeling a lot better. I am not as under the weather. I don't feel sick anymore, and it's just magical. I went to my very favorite cafe for the last time, or for what I think is the last time, because they have such good drinks. The staff, every single one of them, are always friendly. Have never ever had a bad experience, except for the one time it was actually my fault. I got a chai and I asked for cinnamon in it, and it's already very cinnamony on top of more cinnamon, and I looked at the top and I was like, oh, I think they forgot to put cinnamon on it, and they have like a self-service station, and I put more cinnamon in it, and it was very cinnamony. There is a chance that we may leave a day later, so if we leave on the 28th as planned, it would be 4 days, but maybe it's 4 or 5 days, and I'm just kind of like itching to know what day we're going to leave. I think it's been a while since I showed this to you guys. I'm working on this bonnet, crochet bonnet, and this is where I'm at with it. It's actually so much work because it's all single crochets here, but it is so beautiful and I've made so much progress. And soon I'm going to work on the border because I feel like it's working out pretty nicely, but it's not exactly where I want it to be yet. Like, it's going to be very stretchy, but I don't want it to be too stretched out for it to fit. I just want it to go on and for it to fit. But I love the granny square detailing in the back. As I get more advanced with crocheting, I'm learning that I'm not really loving the granny squares. Like, the granny squares just looks like amateur and a little more tacky to me as I get a bit better at crocheting. Aw, thank you, Oma. The same back to you. The biggest hugs, the wettest kisses. Mwah! Mwah! Bye, guys. It is the day after Christmas, and we are at a cafe in Philadelphia. And yum yum. Yum 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 yum. We are at a cafe. I got a matcha. You got cafe meal. My room is a disaster. Guys, I have been avoiding it big time just because it looks like this and it also feels like this. Like, it feels not put together, it doesn't feel nice, but it is literally 2 p.m. the day after Christmas and I have been procrastinating all day. I mean, earlier today, I wouldn't really call it procrastinating, me going to where my sister lives and going to Trader Joe's and going out for coffee with my mom and my sister. Like, that's all things that I wanted to do before I left, like kind of capturing the last moments, because every moment counts as goodbye, like not just the final bye, like all of these moments together just collectively count as saying goodbye. But now I am like, okay, I gotta stop avoiding my room. I'm finding myself just like sitting around. It's like, girl, lock in. Girl, you gotta lock in because you have no choice. You're about to leave and I don't want to be stressed and everything is just so messy. So I'm just gonna have my mom and my sister keep me company and literally keep me sane while I do packing. Is that cheese? I think, guys, that this is my last time driving my car. I'm on my way home from Max's house. We shrunk my clothes, we hung out, we kind of talked about what our plan was going to be moving forward. Sorry, it's not really focused. I'm about to be home and I'm gonna spend the night with my sister. She says she wants to play Minecraft, so maybe we're gonna do that. Sorry, it's not focused, but I really just want to focus on the road, so that's why it's out of focus. But it's crazy that this is going to be my last time driving my car. I mean, like, maybe I will drive my car tomorrow for something, but it's just all really kicking in. The fact that literally this is going to be my last night where I can sleep peacefully. This is actually going to be my last night sleeping here because tomorrow night I'm going to be dropped off at Max's house and then I'm just going to sleep there with all my stuff and then wake up the next morning and then we're just going to go. And I feel like really crazy about that. Like, oh my God, this is it. This is the final stretch of the last goodbyes, and it's not a complete goodbye. I need to remind myself of that. It's less of a goodbye and a hello to, I don't know, I said hello like that. Hello to a new section of my life. For however long I have left on this earth, this is gonna be a chapter of it, an important chapter that I will never forget. I will never forget the time I moved out of my parents' house for the very first time. I'm just gonna enjoy my last day and my last night here in New Jersey with my family. I was gonna say friends, but I don't have any more friends in New Jersey. It's kind of crazy, and I'm actually kind of glad that I do not have a single friend. Literally, do not have a single friend. So I'm happy that I only have to say goodbye to, not goodbye, but I'm happy that I only have to say my see you laters to my sister, my mom, my dad, and my 2 dogs. I'm gonna miss the heck out of my dogs just because they maybe like don't know as much of what's going on, like why I'm leaving or why I didn't come back, or like why, I don't know. That's the part that I'm really sad about. What just fell? What was that? Oh, I think it was my tripod. If you're moving out of your parents' house, if you're watching this and you need help moving out of your parents' house, just know I'm crazy. This wasn't a good time or a good financial, like, I don't know. It just wasn't, this isn't a good decision that I'm making, but I'm doing it for the plot. I'm doing it just because I'm like, what else is there to life? We're in like a really interesting time in just the world, just in this, whoa, the light. This video will soon come to an end, but that just means that there is going to be another chapter after this. There's gonna be a new beginning after this that I get to share with you guys, and I really thank you guys for coming along this journey with me, and we're all in it together. The world isn't that scary, and at times we should just take a second to think about how not bad it is, how it wasn't really that scary after all. All you need is one friend. All you need is one person to talk to. And if you really feel like you have nobody, you have yourself, and that's somebody. Don't go against yourself, because then you won't be open to anything or anybody. So I think that's kind of the key to life. I mean, don't take it from me. Don't take it from me what the key to life is. I just think that we're all just perceiving life through our own unique lenses. And if we perceive life through a negative lens, then the love that does exist for us will seem like it's not showing itself to us, but it's really just the lens that we're choosing to look through life through. All right, I'm going inside. I gotta take my freaking suitcases inside. So tomorrow's the last day and last packing day, so wish me luck, guys. So it is the day before I leave. It's the 28th, and I am about to go out to breakfast, or it's honestly lunch, with my family and Max's family. It's the final goodbye. Well, not goodbye. I told you guys yesterday. All my stuff is packed. Me and my sister went to my favorite coffee shop again. I mean, I went with my mom the one time, but I wanted to go with my sister too, so we did that. It is officially December 29th. Today's the morning that we are leaving. I have all my stuff packed. We're getting ready. I said bye to my parents already last night, and they dropped me off here at Max's house. I'm just ready for the adventure ahead. It doesn't feel like I'm going on a cross-country road trip today. All I feel like is, okay, I guess I'm gonna be in the car for a while today. But we're just gonna take it one day at a time, and in the next video, I will be sharing with you guys my entire experience of my cross-country road trip. And that sounds so scary to say. I never thought I would be doing this. Fingers crossed that everything goes well. Thank you guys for watching. Let's keep moving forward with a positive attitude. Thank you guys for living this crazy experience with me of how I prepared to move out of my parents' house for the very first time. We went yarn shopping, we went to our favorite coffee shops more than once, and now it is officially time to jump right into what I have no idea is going to happen. I have no idea after this what's gonna happen on this cross-country road trip. I've never been in the car this long before. I've never had to drive this far before, let alone in a manual manual car that I just learned how to drive. So next week, expect to live the second part of this journey where you, me, and Max are going to be driving all the way across the country and seeing the most literally beautiful sights I've ever seen in my life. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.